What's up, guys? Today I'll be installing this differential brace from Burger Motorsports. It does kind of vary by model year and what transmission you have, but they're pretty good about explaining which one will fit your car. Now, for some cars, the holes will not actually line up. You have to like drill a hole in your subframe, which I actually don't think I'll have to do in this case, but if you do, no worries about it. It's just a half-inch drill bit. Pretty easy to do. Just don't be scared to do it, obviously. Now, potential benefits of this are no wheel hop, stiffens up the back end a little bit. It is one piece of pressed steel, I believe, so it's pretty damn strong. It's not going to bend, or I hope it wouldn't bend at least, but I just kind of got this on impulse. I didn't really have a need for it. I just kind of figured, you know what, I'll be doing the diff fluid really soon anyways, so I might as well get this to do at the same time. So yeah, let's get started. It's pretty easy to install. Basically, you have to undo 2 bolts on the diff itself, and you add 2 bolts as well. I kind of go into the subframe. So overall, pretty easy. But let's just get this done. See if it makes a difference. All right. So as you can kind of see, those 2 bottom ones over there. My camera's at an angle, so it's kind of hard to tell. But here, now we're right side up. So the bottom 2 holes will line up with these 2 holes in the diff. We have to unscrew those, unbolt those, and reattach them through the brace. And then my 2 holes over here on the diff brace should line up with these 2 holes on the subframe itself. Now, like I said earlier, yours may not do that, but luckily I have the ability to do that, so a little less work for me. Alright, so for the bottom 2 bolts, it's pretty easy, just 250mm. They come out, as long as you break them with the breaker bar, you might need to, but I just used the ratchet. But they came out pretty easily, then they just kind of go back on in the same exact way, kind of snug off a little bit. Now, the top 2 bolts, now snugging these up is pretty challenging actually. So this one's basically all snugged up and done. I have to tighten this one a little bit more. So what I had to do is I had to find some random extensions and random pieces I kind of had laying around. So here we go. It's a 19mm on both sides, so I have a 19mm wrench over somewhere here. And I also have this 19mm socket, which I basically have going on top of the bolt through the subframe, so kind of lined up kind of weirdly. And then this guy, this little extension, just kind of ends up hitting against one of the holes in the subframe over here, and it just basically tightens it down for you. So by doing that, I could tighten down this nut over here all the way, then back up a little bit, kind of jiggle it around, and eventually this guy would come loose, the extension part at least, and the entire thing comes out. So not the easy thing in the world. Some videos I've seen make it look super easy. I'm not even sure how they did that, but mine is not in that way. So yeah, I'm going to tighten this one down and we should be good to go. I can put the car back down. Here's an example of what I was talking about. So I had that socket, little kind of thingamajig I had stuck down there. Kind of a little bit difficult to get that thing stuck on the bolt, but luckily it is now. For the first few turns, you did hold it in place, but now it's kind of tightened itself up, so it's just kind of locked right here. I'm sure if I wanted to, I could probably pull it off, but I don't really want to. So I'm going to tighten this all the way now to kind of match that side, and we should be good to go. But yeah, a little trick I kind of made on my way. Took me quite a long time, honestly, to get to that point. For some reason, I just wasn't thinking about that. So hopefully that can save you guys some time. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. That's essentially it. So not too difficult to install, just as long as you know that little trick I just kind of found out. It's a lot easier. But some people say it makes no difference at all to their driving style. Some people say it makes a huge difference, so I'm looking for something here. My job is to just change my diff fluid, so anything I feel could be a cause of numerous things, but you know what? I figure, you know, it can't hurt to add this thing here. Some people say, oh, you add some stretch to the subframe, like the E46, but you know, I haven't heard anyone damaging their cars by using this thing, and quite a lot of people do, whether it's the BMS one or something similar to it. All look like this. However, there's some welds here, but this is not the case.